Hey there, it's Steve from Serious Keto, and in this video I am going to try a new method for roasting cauliflower, along with a Somali chili sauce. Cauliflower is one of the more commonly consumed vegetables on the ketogenic diet, and I've done a couple of recipe videos with it, including mashed cauliflower and cauliflower steaks. However, I was recently looking through a 6-year-old copy of Milk Street magazine and saw a different method for roasting cauliflower that involves first blanching it in boiling water. I figured I'd give it a try. Along with that, they included a recipe for Basbaas, which is a Somali chili sauce. Now, similar to the word salsa, Basbaas can be made a number of different ways, and in this recipe it's a creamy version of Basbaas using full-fat Greek yogurt. I'll talk more about that later. But first, I want to see how this cauliflower turns out. I'll start by preheating my oven to 475 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about 245 Celsius. Then I've got 4 quarts of water, to which I'm going to add a quarter cup or 60 grams of salt. Then I'll add a 2-pound head of cauliflower, stem side up. And I want to push this down so water fills in the gaps and it submerges nicely. Now the timing on this is important. We want to blanch this only for 5 minutes. That'll be enough to make the cauliflower tender without making it soft and mushy. After 5 minutes, I'm going to pull this off the heat, drain it, and then flip the cauliflower stem side down so it drains better. I want to let this cool for about 10 minutes, after which it's ready to go into a casserole dish, and I'm going to top it with some avocado oil. Enough to coat it and fill in all the nooks and crannies there. Lastly, I'll add some fresh ground pepper to taste, which to me is just a nice even coating on top. And then I'm going to pop this into my oven for 20 to 25 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to make my Basbaas or Somali chili sauce, starting with 1 clove of garlic, which I'm going to smash and peel. Then I have 3 serrano chilies, stemmed and seeded. 1/4 cup of packed cilantro leaves. I'm not sure what that equates to in metric, just a fistful, I guess. Then a 1/4 cup of rice vinegar, that's 60 ml, and some full-fat Greek yogurt. 1/2 cup, or 125 grams, and I will include a link in the description to this variable measuring cup. This is probably one of my favorite kitchen utensils. Lastly, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm using fine sea salt. Blend this for a minute or 2, or however long it takes your blender to get it nice and creamy and smooth. Like this. Scrape this off into the blender, and then kind of got to do a taste test.
Well, that's pretty good.
I'll pour this into a bowl for when my cauliflower is done. After 20 minutes, I'm going to take out the cauliflower and test it for doneness. It looks wonderful. And the way I'm going to test this is by inserting a metal skewer. If it slides easily in and out, it's good to go. And it is good to go. Now the cool thing about this method is you can just use a spoon to carve this up. It's tender enough that you can go right through it, but it's not mushy. I'm going to top it with some of my Basbaas and give it a taste.
Here we go. That's very tasty. I think I might roast it for about 5 minutes more, but this is pretty darn good.
This is definitely going to be my method for roasting cauliflower going forward. By blanching the cauliflower, not only does it make it more tender without being mushy, it also kind of cuts back on that just slightly, I don't know, bitter flavor that cauliflower has. It's definitely more mild in taste. As for the Basbaas, that is some good sauce. Definitely I could see putting that on top of some whitefish like cod. But that is going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please click that like button. If you're not a subscriber already, tap that subscribe button, then hit the bell to turn on all notifications. And I'm going to throw a couple of recipes up over here. Like I said before, I'll put the mashed cauliflower, super silky, right up here, and the cauliflower steaks right below. Thanks for watching.